My friends and my family, this is Trevor Chapman, modern day man, entrepreneur, achiever, purveyor of the good life, student of life, marketer. After over 10 years in business, tens of millions of dollars, I've learned this one thing. There's too much noise. It takes tactics and strategy. You can't buy it, you earn it through experience. Failure after failure hones the craft. You must become a warrior. It's time to run. The experience you can't buy. You had to have earned it. It's my turn to give back and contribute. I share all of my lessons from 7 to 8 and from 8 to 9 figures. We'll see if it goes from 9 to 10, but I'm gonna give it all to you. Consistency, persistence, dedication, vision, time, discipline, work. I'm gonna give it all to you so that you learn from where I failed and you learn from my experience. My brothers, this is your daily fuel.
Here we go. Get ready, everybody. I've got something excellent for you today. I'm excited to chat with you. I got a Facebook message from a high school friend the other day, about a month ago. She said, for real, is everything perfect in your life or have you ever struggled? And I responded with the truth. It's so funny. When we look at people further down the path than ourselves, we assume that everything is grand for them, and we try and find all the reasons that it is not for us. And because we self-justify, because we rationalize, because we self-deceive, we assume that the whole world is against us, but that it's conspired to give all these other people successes. Well, that's simply not the case. That is simply not the case. I believe that you can judge a person's past horrific experiences by how good of a person they are today and how excellent of a business they run. You cannot become a person of good character without having gone through absolute torment in various aspects of your life. You just simply can't do it. It is not possible. The laws of the universe demand that for there to be mountain peaks, there have to be valleys. Otherwise, there's nothing but a flat plain. So those people that you point out in your life and you're like, oh, freak, they are so lucky. If only this, if only that. You can't just take the peanut butter without the jelly. If you got what they had, you would have to do what they did. Go through what they've been through. This is why during EcomCon, for those of you that don't know what that is, I co-founded the largest virtual summit in history. It was about e-commerce. It was incredible. But during each interview that I did, I asked people about the times that they had been beat down to their knees, because as humans, we love to make demigods of people. We love to just be like, oh, look at this guy. Nothing ever goes wrong. Look at this girl. She lives the perfect life. How do they always get the perfect men, the perfect families, the perfect businesses, the perfect this or that? And here I am struggling to make ends meet. Can't pay my bills. Not in the relationship I want. Guys, guess, here is the secret. Ready? You get what you deserve, and you deserve what you make. Other than a few lottery winners who usually end up bankrupt, you literally earn everything that you have. And here's the incredibly interesting part. Everyone says that they want more, but that's because it's easy to talk. The walk is a lot harder. How many of you would love to play the piano like a Mozart? Well, why not? Why would anybody say, no, I don't want to? I mean, great. If you could just press a button and download his brain power into yours, why not do it? The difference is there are very few people that put in the practice, the time, the hours, everything necessary to actually become an incredible piano player. So you earn what you deserve. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. You literally have earned the life that you have. The work that you've done has given you the results that you've got. No one conspired against you, but I can tell you this amazing thing. The longer that you foster the seed that you have planted, the seed of the life that you want, the longer that you take care of it, that you nurture it, that you give it TLC, sunlight, water, air, everything necessary, the longer you do that, something does happen. The universe does conspire, and it accelerates the growth. A 5th or 6th year tree is significantly larger than a first-year sapling. Our success in life tends to go on a scale that looks like an exponential path, not linear. I think everyone expects a linear path. I put forth an ounce of effort, and I get an ounce of results, and that's just simply not what it is. You put forth 20 ounces of effort, and you get a fraction of an ounce of result in the beginning. And you keep doing this for years until that ounce of effort that you put forward is actually worth an ounce of result. And eventually, half an ounce of effort will yield an ounce of result. You get better. Guys, you've earned everything you've got. I've been beat down to my knees. I have been absolutely beat down to the point where I thought that this is no joke. I remember thinking to myself, all right, man, you need to go get 2 shifts at Walmart because that's what you're worth. Now, that was a fleeting temporary thought, but in the moment it did enter my mind and it had validation. This is 2008. Everything fell out from underneath me. I felt like my arm wielding the weapon was paralyzed. Nothing I did was working, and it had worked the year before. If you're going through that, man, keep going, because you're simply in the middle of the tunnel, and you will exit that tunnel if you just go hard enough. And I know it's hard. I know it hurts. Don't worry about the people that seemingly have a free lunch. Don't worry about the others. The more time and focus you spend on them and wishing that you were them, that's less time and focus you focus and you put forward on switching your situation. It will eventually work. Like Thomas Edison, you will eventually come up with your own incandescent light bulb because you will have exhausted every other option of failure. He had to come up with it because after 10,000 experiments, there was nothing more he could do to fail. I'm paraphrasing his words. So here's the message. Instead of wondering why other people are so much more lucky or blessed than you are, recognize that we get what we earn and what we deserve. No more, no less. Now get out and earn it. My friends, this is a free podcast. This is my opportunity to contribute. That means that you kind of have a karmic debt right now because you don't pay for this. So if you appreciate this, please share it with a friend. Just post the link on your Facebook page, trevorchapman.com/podcast, and push it forward, my friends. Thank you. Much love, much respect. See you tomorrow.